Kitkatscanread.
Hello everybody, it is Monday morning, it's 6:20 so it's quite early. I have been up technically since like 5 a.m. because Luna was being a bear, so yeah, like I managed to calm her for a few minutes and then she settled, and then we got up at like 6, so didn't really sleep between 5 and 6, so I've probably had like 5 hours sleep. But I finished Scythe last night, which was a really great achievement, and yeah, it's another book read. I will quickly call Pilot in a second because I have already like got myself up and fed the animals, and all I have to do is get dressed, brush my hair, do my teeth and my makeup and all that, which doesn't take long. So the book that I'm going to be reading from this week isn't actually on my TBR because I didn't own it yet, but also I don't want to be stranded coming up to the live show just because of how slow I've been reading lately, so I thought I better just start it now. And that is Cemetery Boys by Aidan Thomas, which is this month's book club read, so October's book club. The winner of November literally came out the other day, I think it was yesterday or the day before, and the winner is Shed and Bone by Lee Bardugo. I have already read this. I've actually read it twice. Read it twice. So yeah, so this would be like my third time reading it, which I'm excited for, to like read it and discuss it with everyone because I've got the audiobook of it as well. So I will dig it out of my red shelf for next month. So I would have to pretty much do the same as Scythe, just kind of like whiz through it like fairly quick and have it nice and fresh in my head. So yes, I'm excited to read this one all the same anyway. So I'm working today 7 until 2:30, and then I've got to do my food shop after work, and after that pretty much just chill and do my sprints. Luna is a bear this morning though, she's awful. If it's not one, it's the other, like I say. So yeah, should be all right today. So I'm going to head off now so I can finish getting off ready. And yeah, I will speak to you guys at some point soon. It's Tuesday, I've got a few minutes before I start work. I've just been to pick up some new antibiotics and currently also painting my nails. So if you see me looking down, that is what I'm doing. I'm literally just like multitasking this afternoon, preparing myself ready. I thought I was going to be late, but I actually had a really good time management today, so that's pretty good. So yeah, like I haven't really done much this morning. I had a lay-in and I got up. I did make some breakfast, which I had at lunchtime, and then I filmed my TBR, so my TBR is all done, so that's all like lovely and sorted. And yeah, and near enough just like did the bins, like I emptied all the bins and then I put them out ready to be collected, as tomorrow is like bin collection day in the morning. So yeah, I did that. I have painted my nails completely wrong. I was like looking at them being like, what have I just done here? Like, never mind. Just having one of those days already. So yeah, I did all that, and yeah, I left, picked up my antibiotics. It begins with a P, this one. It's got a funny little name that I've never heard of before, but yeah, the doctor called yesterday and said the one that I've been on for 2 weeks probably like has worked like the best that it could do. so they're going to give me like another one, hopefully to clear off the rest of the infection. So we should see, because I'm literally on the last day of my other antibiotics today, so we should see where that leads. The house coordinator's got a chest infection today, so they're not in today. Normally it's like me and them, and they normally go home like 6ish. So yeah, that's a shame. So I hope they feel better soon. But yeah, work should be fine though. It should be all right and fine and dandy. Yeah, we're all pretty good in the hood. So yeah, I go into work and I pretty much kind of like have a break, and then I kind of like start work. But yeah, I mean, I could have one later today because I don't need to do anything this afternoon, so I could actually theoretically have it a little bit later. So I used to have it like the moment I come in, but yeah, I can have it like either or I could split it. I could have 15 and then 15, so it doesn't really matter, but it's probably best to have half an hour together. So I'll probably have it later today, so I'll do some housework this afternoon, like laundry and tidying, and then I will do all the other stuff later, and it should be fine. Everything should be fine. It will be all right. Hand care tonight, so it's handy I'm doing my hands now. So that is the activity later this evening. Should be all right. We will be fine. It'll be nice and relaxing. We also have like a little bit of herbal tea as well, which is good for us, and it helps us to sleep and stuff. And then I'm waking up in the morning. I wake them up in the morning. For those of you who don't know, I do support work. I support people with learning difficulties. So yeah, like Fragile X and Down syndrome and autism. It's a very self-rewarding job, definitely. I think I'm suited to the job because of my childish personality. I kind of like get down with the kids in that sort of respect. You know, get them to talk about things they probably wouldn't talk about to a strict adult, if that makes sense. Like I suppose I have that sort of like relaxing capability. I did try to start Cemetery Boys last night. I'm literally page 1. I was falling asleep, so I'll try and read that in my break later. That'll be like no problem at all. Did my food shop yesterday. Oh my goodness, I just literally knocked my, where did that come off? I just knocked my how do I do this? Do I put white over it? I knocked my nails whilst putting my book bag, for God's sake. So I'm gonna have to just put a bit of white there, because I was thinking, do I put the blue? I was thinking maybe if I just put the white, I think it would just fix itself. I don't know. It was a bit of an accident. Oopsie. As long as I didn't get nail varnish on the book, like that's the main thing. I think I just got it on the book protector though. Which, I mean, it's not so bad, but it is a pain. Anyway, so I will head off now. And yeah, I will speak to you guys very, very soon. Probably, I don't know when. I'll speak to you at some point. having a neck massage. It's very nice. Yeah. Hey guys, I can't honestly think of the last time that I sat down and like properly like chatted and stuff, so I do apologise, but not a lot has really happened. I went into town on Wednesday after work and just waited for an hour for Will to finish work, and so I went back to mine. I had a delivery of a new charger cable. Nothing exciting like that it sounds like, but to me it's like quite nice to have a new phone charger. So yeah, got back here and then I was pretty much rushing to like have a quick wash. I didn't have time to get any dinner. I did take some crisps with me, but yeah, we went to see this play that is to do with the Ringwood Musical Dramatic Society, and it was really good, really funny. I did receive like two really bad news, like, and also lack of sleep, so I really wasn't feeling like really good. I was quite emotional and I felt quite let down. My anxiety was really high. I was honestly depressed and I just didn't know what to do or think. I couldn't stop crying. But yeah, like one piece of news was just that I heard, it was in a newsletter that somebody from the Ringwood Musical Dramatic Society had literally passed away on the 14th of October, and I've done shows with that person, and I literally, like, it's only been probably a few months since I last spoke to the person, and yeah, because it was like June, July when I spoke to them. So, and it's just crazy to think that they have passed away, and I can see their face in my mind, and even now, like, I get a little bit kind of like misty-eyed because I'm real actual gutted and sad about it. Like, we have lost so many good people this year, not just like with celebrities of like Angela Lansbury and like Robbie Coltrane, but like, you know, just I know that we get old and we die, but like, it's quite emotional. So yeah, I was really emotional over that. And then I just received some news that I didn't get like any of like the main parts like from the musical that I auditioned for. So I was really depressed because I just, my anxiety just took over, and it just started blaming myself, saying that I wasn't good enough, that I wasn't like skinny or pretty, or you know, that I don't like have a great singing voice or great acting skills, and just finding like every single little excuse. But I have been considered to be part of the like the actual show, and there are other like smaller parts to be like considered for, and they said they want to consider me for that because they said my singing voice was so strong. So so I said that I would still go and do it, even though at the time, like, I was just like, I feel like, how could I be a part of this when I feel like I've let myself down? But I'm just trying to talk myself around mentally to be like, you know what, you did your best on, you know, the 2 Thursday auditions, so, you know, what else could you do? So yeah, I do get a little bit kind of like stung, but I think just hearing the news of the person passing away, as well as like not getting so much sleep that morning because of like the cats just being awake at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So and obviously still being on the tail end of this kidney infection as well, because I have been waking up in the middle of the night needing to go to the toilet, because like actually I drink obviously like a lot before bed. So yeah, like Wednesday wasn't a good night, but the play was really good. Like, so yeah, I was enjoying myself. It was a good distraction. I'm glad that I had something to do that evening. But I had Will company as well, and he completely understood. He just said that he really didn't know how to talk to me or how to react like at the time, because I was obviously in that sort of shock state. So yeah, but yeah, so yesterday we went and had a late lunch at a pub called the Fighting Cocks in Fordingbridge. Really lovely food there. I've been there many times, and the food yet again was delicious. Will then accidentally spilt some water, which splashed some of the barbecue sauce from, because I had some ribs, it splashed like onto my white top. So I don't know if that's going to be stained for life now. I'm going to see if I can bring it to work tomorrow and maybe see if I can soak it in some Vanish, because there is some Vanish at work, but I don't have any here. So I'm going to see if I can soak it whilst at work tomorrow and see if it really gets the stain out, and then maybe wash it in the Vanish as well, and then hopefully it's not ruined, because that's the top I got from Spain, and I'd be so gutted. I mean, it's not the end of the world if it is ruined. I would just have to use it as like a night top or something, but yeah, I do get a lot of stains and stuff. But why did I go out for a meal in a white top? So it is my mistake as well. So yeah, kind of like laughing crying situation. But we then went to Sandy Ball's holiday resort in Ringwood, no, not Ringwood, in Fordingbridge, and went around there. I used to go as a kid in the 90s. It's amazing how much has changed. So we popped in the shop and found a bookmark, so Will got it for me as like an apology. And then we went to the arcade and we spent some of our money, and you would have seen like the pot of all those little like tickets. That's all we won on like the 2p machine. Won loads of sweets from the machine, and then I was freaking determined to get this like magic pot. So I managed to get it, the magic potion coin jar. So I do have it. You would have seen it anyway. I redeemed all the tickets. We had 921 in total, which is frustrating because 1,000 would have been nice. So I got 2 pumpkins, which I will just quickly show you. They are just up there. So 2 pumpkins, and that's the coin jar at the top there, just on top of the box. So yeah, I got 2 pumpkins, and then I got 3 packs of Haribo Star Mix, the mini ones, and then like fruit salads. And then Will was like, oh, what about white chocolate mice? And the guy just chucked it in for free. And I was like, such a drama queen. So we were like laughing about it. It was really funny. Then we went to my nan's. I wasn't hungry enough for supper because like the late lunch filled me up. But I had a cup of tea, and then they gave me a little bit of cake because I need to have a little bit of food with my antibiotic. So I had a couple of bites of it with an antibiotic, and Will had his slice and the rest of mine. I had a glass of squash as well. So I had a nice talk and a nice chat, and then we left around like 9 p.m. to obviously come back here and feed the cats. So, and then got back here, fed the Febbles, and pretty much kind of like settled down to bed. It was, I don't know, I feel like we both were quite wide awake, so we were like on our phones and stuff. Like we were chatting as well, but like we were kind of like on our phones like for a little bit. And I feel like it wasn't until like maybe like 1 a.m. when we both dozed off. So then we were again up at 6 this morning, so I fed the cats, and then yeah, like play with them and tied them out. And then we all eventually ended up dozing off, and then the sound of the bell woke me up, and it was my every parcel with my fairy box, which I have unboxed already, as well. It was a really good box. And yeah, so had some breakfast, I did the housework, and then we had some lunch after, and then had a quick bath, and then I dropped Will off to work, and then I came back here and I was just sorting out like colour paper that I use for my TBR jars. So I was sorting that out because my little actual pot thing was running low. So I sorted that out whilst listening to Taylor Swift's new album and like various other little musics. And then I've just been editing my TBR for November, and it's currently just creating into a file as we speak. So yeah, I need to also try and find space on my phone because I've got so much on my phone. I need to like transfer a lot of stuff somewhere. Yeah, I literally don't have much space left on my phone, and I think that's just all the videos and the pictures of like Nutmeg and Nuna. So I might just upload it to like my Facebook album, and or if there's a way that I could somehow cloud my pictures, that would be really good, so that I just have some sort of storage. So I need to figure out a way of doing stuff so that I actually have space on my phone to film. So yeah, here I am now, just quickly vlogging for you guys. I haven't really done any reading over the past few days. Like I did start Cemetery Boys, but like I'm literally like on page 6. Like I'm not very far in. There's only a few days left of the month as well. The only things that I've got left to do today is I just have to make sure that I do clean the cat's fountain. But I was thinking of doing that after like some supper. But I still don't know yet what I want for supper, to be honest. So I don't know yet, really. But as long as I get the fountain cleaned, then that's all I need to do. And I would like to edit my vlog from last week as well. Well, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. And no, I think wait, I don't know, I have to like kind of look again into this. Let me have a look, because I'm on my laptop now as we speak. But now I'm just like curious, like what I exactly need to edit. So yeah, last week's vlog. Yeah, so I've only got one vlog to edit because obviously we're still in this week. So yeah, last week's vlog is what I need to edit and upload, so that I'm up to date. But yeah, I'm feeling really tired, so I don't know whether I'll end up having like an early, I don't know why I say like an early night, because I don't get early nights with these fur beasts. So yeah, I will head off now. It's 6 p.m. so yeah, I'm gonna upload files from my phone. I'm gonna figure out how to sort these pictures and just kind of like go from there, guys. So there you go, that is the latest update, and I will speak to you very soon. Saturday, I just wanted to come on and really quickly vlog for you guys. So I was at work today. I worked 8 until 5 p.m. I went to go and have my COVID vaccination in my arm. I think it's literally, maybe I've healed over, but I don't know. Like, I got it like around 5, and it's currently like 8:20 in the evening. So far I feel okay, not too bad. I will probably end up falling really sleepy, because that is what happened the last time I got it done. It just made me feel super sleepy. So, but luckily I'm not working until like the afternoon tomorrow, so all is good. So I am about to put on an episode of Vampire Diaries whilst I have my dinner, which is, I've got this roll, liver sausage roll with onion ring crisps. Stop it! Nutmeg. And I've got myself this light chocolate fix yogurt that my nan gave me. And I do have some non-light fix Aero chocolate bar. So that is going to be literally my dinner / supper, whatever you want to call it. And I've also got my cup of tea in my Pikachu mug. I have been doing a lot of productivity. So I have been budgeting, sorting out my money, budgeting. I haven't done it since June. So it's a good thing that I sat down. I really wanted to see where I'm at with my bills and any like new direct debits I have had, and changes to things. And I was just working things out, like, you know, like what my bills would roughly be a month to what I roughly earn a month, and like sort of things like Fairy Illumicrate and car fuel and like cat food and cat litter and stuff a month. And yeah, just kind of like take that away from each other to see what I've got left over for the rest of the month. It ends up being roughly around like 400. So I got 400 for myself. That could be used for like also like rainy day stuff, as in like any bills I need to pay, like I don't know, my car MOT service, dentist, car insurance, vet bills, you know, like maybe like my PlayStation online account will come round, my Scribd yearly payment will come round. So yeah, there'll be some things that will come round where it will mean even less for myself, but you know, I'm just trying to like be really good. So I've got to behave myself. Nutmeg! So I've got to behave myself this month, and I think the next, definitely, like as in really kind of like be strict with myself. So I can't really put anything onto my credit card that I don't need until it resets halfway through November. So I've got to be really good. I am just allowing myself maybe like a pre-order. I've got to be really good though. Like, it's so difficult. You have no idea how it is. So the only thing that I've got going, which is like next week and the week after, is my MOT and service. I'm really hoping that I can pay that off on my next credit card, so it won't be so bad. It'll be like a blank slate. That's what's on there, so I know what's left to pay, because there's already well, actually it's not too bad. There's like I think 450 on this lump so far, and that runs until the like 12th of November. So really I've only got like £50, which is like my food budget, 25 a week. So it'll be next Monday and the Monday after, and then after that my credit card will reset. So I've got like 2 shops left, and yeah, I've literally got my dentist, I believe it's the end of November, so that's not too bad. That can also go on to next month. So that's why I said like I might have to be really like strict with my money next month as well. It might have to be that I end up having like £50 to myself, but you know what, that's not bad. It's not the end of the world. It's just one of those things. So I'm really hoping that in Immigrating Faraday don't bring anything out that is gonna eat my money big time. And like, you have no idea, like, it's really difficult. So yeah, it is hard, definitely, at the moment. Like, everything feels really tight. And then of course December's gonna come round, which is Christmas. Luckily, I have a very small family. There's not really much that I need to get like for people. It'll be like my nan, my aunt, it'll be Will, possibly my uncle. I don't know yet with my uncle because he like lives a distance away. Well, not like a massive distance away, but I don't know. If he gets me something, then I'll get him something, if that makes sense. Like, because like we made this rule about like certain people we get presents for, but to be honest, like, I feel like just saying to my uncle, like, don't get me anything. Like, I am happy as I am, you know. So yeah, I'll get my nan something nice, I got my aunt something nice, and I'll get Will something nice. And I think that will just be the all I need to get like for my Christmas present. So it shouldn't be too bad. I'm really hoping that it'll be okay. So yeah, that's all I can kind of like really gab on, because like I haven't done any reading. I really need to, but I don't know how my evening's gonna go. I might feel really drowsy from the COVID jab. I just don't know. I'm just gonna try my best. But I just feel really good that I've managed to tidy the coffee table. I mean, look how beautiful that is now. Like, I've able to tidy this whole left side. Some people that might not look tidy, but believe me, it was a bombshell before. And even like the underneath of it, I've got it all lovely and organised with my like lined paper pads. I've got like the glow in the dark journal there that I got from the book subscription. A random nutmeg, the cat brush, and my camera, and the box of like sellotapes and stamp pads and stationery stuff like stapler and all that. And then this side of the back here, I've got my dehumidifier, I've got hand sanitizer, and I've got cannabis spray next to it. I have like a pot like I put my earrings in and jewelry like necklaces and bracelets and stuff when I'm not using it, and hair ties. I've got my camera battery and the memory card, and then at the back I've got sticky notes / like a little note box, permanent markers, ballpoint pens, and then my little papers there which I use for my review books, my ARCs, on NetGalley and Advice. And then on this side we've got like more pens, but these are like my nicer pens that I've got like from special places. And then I've got like my scissors, pencils, and like felt pens that I use for my noteboard. And then in that pink lip shape Betty Boop box that has all my colour papers that I use for my TBR jars. Underneath are sticky tabs, and then there's a box of miscellaneous stuff like thread and batteries. And then I've got my vase of fake flowers there. I've got air fresheners, my wax candle melt, and then over here I've just got a trinket tray that I got from a subscription box that currently has a fairy bag, but I've been giving those to Will. And then I've just got my passport and my purse with euros in, and then this is like my daily planner. And yeah, that is as you can see, I have things crossed off and stuff because I sort things out like daily and stuff. So yes, that is that. It's all nice and tidy now, and yeah, like I say, it might not seem like it's tidy for some people, but for me it's definitely a lot. I literally recycled like that much of paper today. So yeah, it is really good. So yeah, I'm actually going to head off now to watch this episode of Vampire Diaries. I'll see how I am after that. I will obviously wash up and yeah, just see how I go, whether I do some reading or whether I just end up like going and getting some rest. But I would just end up taking it easy tomorrow anyway. There's nothing that I really need to do. I just need to kind of like relax and just look after myself. So yeah guys, that is it really that I can pretty much say for now. And yeah, I hope you guys are doing good, and I look forward to speaking to you at some point tomorrow. Hello, good morning. It's Sunday. I've not long got up. It's around 10 AM now. I was up at like 9:30 though. My arm really aches today, and yeah, like it really, yeah, when I move it around it really aches, and it does hurt to like touch the area. And my throat is a little bit swollen, and my chest is a little bit congested, and I do feel really fatigued. So I think obviously this is all to do with the jab. I just got to take it really easy today. I did have a nice massive lie-in, and obviously we got an extra hour sleep because the clocks went back. So yeah, the only clock that I need to change is just the one that's in the kitchen. So it's not too bad going. So yeah, the only things I need to do today now is to at some point today just have a quick wash before work, as it's my wash day today. I have tested my urine. I will put the picture over here. So it's still showing traces with the first one and the fourth one along of like a UTI and kidney infection. If I'm completely honest, my lower back where the kidney is on this side really hurts. So that's another reason why I've taken some paracetamol. I don't know if I've got an issue with my kidney or whether I've just still got the infection. I don't know whether something's not functioning correctly. I don't really know. So she did say last week that if these antibiotics don't really work, then to test the urine in their lab their end. So I might end up having to do one of those, and then they will just contact me with results and stuff. But yeah, it's more the fact that I've just got the pain in the kidney area, which is really sucking, but I don't want it to end up going back downhill again because I'm now not on any antibiotics. So yeah, although this batch of antibiotics has kind of like helped with like the rushing to the toilet and the stinging, and I'm able to sleep at night, I just still got that horrible pain in the lower back, and there's still like protein in my urine, and yeah, the signs of infection. So anyway, with that lovely conversation out of the way, yeah, I didn't do any reading last night because I was really exhausted. But we have an nutty egg and we have a chicken bear. Just a chicken bear. Ignore the bed, I haven't made it yet. I was going to get myself some cereals and hot chocolate to get myself started for the day. I'll also have a glass of cranberry just to lubricate myself. So yeah, I'm just gonna pretty much kind of like take it easy today, because I think it's just gonna be one of those things today where I'm just gonna feel a little bit rough. Hopefully it's just today, because I'm also working Monday, but I'm hoping it doesn't take away like my energy level for the week. So yeah, it's a little bit on the sucky side, but what can you do? So yeah, I'm gonna try and do a little bit of reading today at least. Like, I want to see how much my head can cope, but at the same time I'm not gonna like be depressed over it if I don't really get any reading done. You know, it's the book club read. Obviously I would like to get it read before the live show, but I've just really not been well. I've not been well mentally, and I've not been well now physically, so it's just not been my month. So I'm just trying to like give myself a bit of credit really, and just be like, you know what, like I do a lot for myself. So yeah, it's just gonna be one of those days. So the next time I speak to you is most likely going to be when I wrap up the vlog for you guys. So yeah, luckily I've put here that I'm gonna have some soup for lunch. So yeah, so I'll have some cereal now, and then I'll have some soup for lunch, because that's a really good idea. Soup with a roll, and yeah, then I go to work 2:30 till 9. So anyways guys, that's it for me, and I will speak to you very soon. It's Monday. Just thought I'd vlog for you guys to let you know what I have been, well, just wrapping up basically. I only did a little bit of reading yesterday, and near enough after I finished work went to bed. I was really knackered. So that's pretty much the end of the week. So it's been a bit of a dull one, but hey ho. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Social media links as always are linked down below in the description if you'd like to follow me elsewhere. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.